Hello, everyone. My name is Dawn, and welcome to the Soulful Voices Daily Oracle Card Reading. Today, I am going to use a deck that I have not used with you all before. I have used this deck many, many times personally and to do readings occasionally with other people. And it is called the Angel Tarot card deck. And originally, it was created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, but since Doreen Virtue no longer associates herself with oracle card reading, um, Radley Virtue has since reproduced the cards in a new form, which I do have new deck as well, but since this one is open and available, I will use that one. Anyway, so as I said, we are going to use this Angel Tarot deck. And so Angel Tarot is a little bit, it's the same as tarot, but it's a little bit easier in my personal experience to work with and to interpret. It has, I think the pictures, if you just look real quickly, have a good reflection of the meaning of the cards. So it's easier just to look at the card and say, oh, this means that. And it also has a little description at the end of the card as to what its potential meaning is for you. So today we're going to just, since this is a new deck, let's just invite the spirit of this oracle card deck to come forward and work with us. And I did clear the deck with Angelite. Angelite is supposed to help you connect with your angels and to really help connect with the spiritual realm. So I thought that would be a good crystal to use today. And this is one Angelite crystal that looks like this. When you get a crystal, oftentimes the hues of blue or gray or whatever color the crystal is can vary from crystal to crystal. They're unique gems. So this is the Angelite crystal that I have, one of them anyway. Excuse me, I'm going to take a quick sip of water. Okay, so going to shuffle this deck, and we're going to ask the angels and guides to come forward. Once again, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and we ask that the divine light surround us with the golden light of protection to protect us from any lower energies that may be trying to attach to this reading or enter into this communication. We ask that the messages we receive be of the pure divine light of God and the angels, of the divine, the creator, the source of all that is. And we ask any and all angels, both archangels, guardian angels, whatever we need to call forward today during this reading to come forward and to protect us and to help this reading be a reading of healing, a healing experience for all of us. So what is it that we need to know today from this angel oracle deck? Okay, so let me shuffle again. I did pre-shuffle the cards before I started recording. I always like to, shuffle some more. It's a little bit thicker deck, so it takes a little bit extra work to shuffle it. But it is a very nice deck to work with. Okay. I feel lots of energy coming off of these cards. All right. What do we need to know? What is this? Two of water. Okay. So water is associated with emotion. Okay. So here it's the two of water. And it says a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. My interpretation of this card meaning for us here today is that any conflicts that you may have been experiencing, that they are about to come to a resolution. Some of the turmoil that you may have been in upheaval in your life is going to have some closure for you. This is the feeling and sense that I'm getting from the angels during this reading. And that in the relationships that you do have, there are going to be aspects of those relationships in which you do grow closer to the individuals or the persons involved that you are involved with. And that could be, this is not necessarily a romantic relationship, this could actually be a partnership. The fact that it is water and emotion attached to it, it could very well be a romantic relationship, but it could just be a relationship in which you are profoundly affected by this relationship, right? We all have very different relationships in our lives, right? We have friendships, we have acquaintances, we have neighbors who we may not be close to, but we know them. We have relationships with our doctors and our caretakers and all these different things. We have relationships with our partners in work too, right? And so the vibe that I'm getting here is that this is going to be either a romantic relationship or a relationship with somebody who you deeply love, or it's going to be a business partnership. It's not, I don't get the sense that it's going to be necessarily a friendship relationship. But if you are not involved in a love relationship or a business partnership of sorts, then perhaps in your situation, if you do have a friend where there may have been some conflicts, then this would be your message for you. So the energy is saying that the time is right for resolutions and for deepening of connection. But the key is forgiveness. The people involved have to be willing and open to forgive each other. And the people involved have to be willing and open to forgive themselves for the role that they may have played in allowing a relationship to um, kind of get absorbed into a particular conflict. So it's about self-recognition of what is my role in this situation, and even if the other person has wronged you in some way, you're going to also forgive yourself for anything you may have contributed, so that you can effectively go forward and forgive the other person for how you may have felt wronged by them. So this is the vibe that I'm getting. This is kind of what the angels are saying to me here. But I do want to go into the book and read you what the card meaning has per the book. And then it's possible that you will derive additional meaning and essence for yourself. Okay, Two of Water. Let me see, where is the water? So the Two of Water, if you're familiar with the um, tarot, there's Major Arcana and Minor Arcana. This would be part of the Minor Arcana aspect of the deck. And in that, in the Minor Arcana or Arcana, I don't know, it's Arcana or Arcana. Those are more like the day-to-day aspects of life, where the Major Arcana represent big transitions, bigger events, and so on. So this does fall in line with having to kind of manage a particular relationship and kind of the history of that relationship, that partnership. Okay. Sorry it's taken me so long to find. This is broken up by the different suits in tarot. Here we go. Two of water. Two people are sharing a close relationship right now. A fond friendship continues to deepen. A love affair is moving to new levels of intimacy. Mutual love, respect, and understanding have developed between the parties. Your relationship is healing. Continued commitment is still possible. Now is not the time to leave a relationship. Difficulties between people or groups come to a positive resolution. Conflicts and forgiveness is extended. Additional meanings of this card could be romance, sexual attraction, engagement, kindred spirits, an unexpected gift, or shared ideas. So, taking this back to the relationship aspect, we talked about a key component of this card being forgiveness, right? So, let's say you've been in a really bad relationship. We'll just use a romantic relationship to start with. If you've been having a lot of problems and maybe you've been thinking about walking away from it or, saying goodbye, I can't take this anymore. This card is saying just take a pause. Think about your situation and see if you are able to forgive that person who has wronged you, or if who has hurt you in some way, or maybe it's not that anybody has specifically intentionally hurt you, but that the relationship just doesn't seem to be connecting. This card is saying take a pause. Think about this. What is it in yourself that you can forgive? What can you forgive in yourself about how you contributed to the possible outcome? And what can you forgive in the other person? And if there is an opportunity for forgiveness, is there an opportunity for reconnection, for rekindling of that? So before you decide 100% to walk away, do an assessment, okay? Do an assessment. Now, this is not necessarily applying to people who are in abusive relationships. If you are in an abusive relationship and you feel that you need to leave, then you should leave. And I think in this situation, the call to forgiveness would be to forgive yourself, in the sense that not that you've done anything wrong, but for any guilt that you might experience by walking away from the situation, because I know that that's a common thing for many people. So you should definitely seek out help in those situations. I'm not a counselor in terms of, domestic violence or any type of abusive situation, but in terms of your situations where there isn't abuse, but there is perhaps just a connection that isn't working. The romance is gone, um, things of that nature. And if you're in a partnership, a business partnership, or a friendship where you haven't been connecting with that person or people, then and if you've been thinking about walking away, just take a pause, because there might be an opportunity that opens up for you to be able to connect with that other person or people and to help mend or bridge the the gap in terms of what the problem is actually there. So it could potentially be an opportunity for um, a new start. So this is how I'm reading this card for you today. I hope that the card resonates with you. And if you are having trouble figuring out how it does resonate with you, please, send me a message and we can talk about it some more. I'm sending you so much love today on your Monday, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Take care now. Bye bye.